Yo, I managed to cross not the river, but there was a route going up to the forest. Pretty wet and a little bit rough, but now I've made it to the valley. Finally I can walk in peace. I found a little track. I'm not sure if I should take it or not, but either way, I think crossing that is not a go, and I want to see what's up there. So I reached this point, a small station or something. I think I'm gonna have to go down, keep left and go up over there. The glacier. From here past this boulder point, and I can already see the hut up there. Now it's just a lot of route finding and going up to the right of the glacier and then crossing back to the left. I think I found my crossing point, and from there I'll get up on the glacier and up on the ridge on the left. Ooh, money! Holy shit. Woo! I've made it to the right side of the glacier. Now I can see a spot where it's kind of nice to walk on, so I'm probably crossing over there. Just crossed the Fox Glacier, which is kind of odd because of the walks they do here. Suddenly I saw people, but there was one nice guide. His name is Rob, and he showed me exactly where I need to head up from here. And it goes here. Yeah. This is where I had a little bit of trouble on the route. You can see the orange marker there, and there is another one close to there. The route is kind of confusing because it goes up here and then through the stream, and then you have to take a hard left, and there is no signs. And the next one is this one. There it is. Chancellor hut. I made it. 1931. Maybe the oldest hut. Woo! What is this? Made it up from the hut. Walking towards Pioneer route. The views are already pretty sick. Made it up that ridge over there. Coming up, hut is supposed to be just around that corner. And now I'm going up Chandler Dome. Chandler Dome. Up there. Made it up almost at the top of Chancellor Dome. I will find my way to go down to the glacier and to Pioneer. Chancellor Dome. From here I'm gonna be going down this gully and to the left and then to the right, and I can already see the hut there, right over there. Came down onto the glacier and navigating through these crevices on that ridge and to the right. Crossed the Reverse Glacier and now it's onto this. Crossing a few bridges and the hut should be just there. Made it up to the ridge. Tasman and Lendelfeld, Haast, all looking fucking beautiful. Pioneer hut. Yeah, baby. Just a bit more. $19.99. Wow. Double protection. I am here alone again. Let's go. Let's talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna try. Plan is walk up into Mount Horokoau, up to Lendelfeld, into Pioneer Col. After that, follow the ridge to the north shoulder of Tasman and the high peak. It's pretty steep. See how frozen the ice is gonna be, because I think it's really frozen up there. We'll see what I can do tomorrow. How many spoons of snow, darling? Oh yeah, 11 please. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, it is currently 2:30. I'm just coming up on Mount Horokoau and start to go up. There is a section which is a bit heavily traversed, but I think I can get around it some way. Then it's up from there. Alright, so I took a bit of a risk coming up the short way but the steep way to Mount Horokoau. It looks doable, ice is good. Got past the heavily traversed part, more than halfway up the col. It is exactly 4 a.m. and I am exactly up on Mount Horokoau. Just perfect timing. Starting to go up Lendelfeld. Hopefully I get sunrise on the top, which I think I actually will have some more time. The summit of Lendelfeld. That's the summit. Pretty big traverse here. It is almost 5 a.m. and I came down from Lendelfeld Peak into Engineer Col. Now I will start climbing on the north shoulder of Tasman. Sun is shining. I'm on the last bit of Mt Tasman. I can see the peak about 50 meters up from here. Crazy. Holy shit. This is unreal. You can see the ridge that I just climbed. And that's it. The summit of Mt Tasman. My dream. Just like that. Even the world looks round from here. That's it. Summit of Mt Tasman. I made it! Yo! I can see the shadow pyramid of the mountain. Right. Insane. I'm standing quite literally on top of my dream for a long time now. This has been my dream mountain, probably the most epic mountain of New Zealand in my opinion, and I just made it. That's it. And the sun came up perfectly. I'm gonna eat something and hurry the fuck back down before the snow gets really soft. Pretty much the whole Southern Alps. I've made it past that part with a mixture of soft and hard ice that is breaking from the other side. Now back on this beautiful ridge, the shoulder, sorry, and then down from there. I went down the wrong way. This is the way that I climbed up, which from up there looked like a cliff, and I was like, fuck no, I'm not coming down that. So I ended up going down on that ridge, the Sime Ridge, and then traversing back. It was super scary because, as you see, there is two layers. One layer of snow and one layer of ice, which the ice is really hard to stick the axe into, but the snow will just slide off. So it was horrible. Yeah. Fuck that. But now I'm finally back to Pioneer Call. A huge Xerax, which is the north shoulder of Tasman. Everything and anything is falling apart. Now I can finally see how beautiful Lendelfeld is. Just a beautiful piece of ice. There's plateau huts, and now I have to go up Lendelfeld again to come back to Horokoau. Just like 100 meters of elevation, and back down the other side is easy. Almost all the way up to Lendelfeld. Just looking back to what I just did. Yeah. That's one hell of a mountain. There's a helicopter down there. Check this out. And the summit of Lendelfeld. I think I'll have another break. It seems that I have ran out of water, so this is what my jet boil is for. Alright, a few minutes and my water should be ready. Some rockfall probably. Summit of Lendelfeld, Tasman and Cook. And now we'll be going down to Maukatua. This is what I was saying about the snow. So this is the good snow, the dirty one. And this just slides off. I'm back at Maukatua and starting to go down. Hopefully this time I will not have to climb the crevices there down. Find a better way, maybe longer, but better way. There is a crevasse opening up just at the top. This is the bridge that I used, and there's a couple more places. Constant rockfall on that part. So I'm just gonna walk around it. Holy shit. Wow. So I'm gonna walk back. Crazy how far these rocks reach. Like, this part I need to cross, so I'll just watch it. So I'm not 100% sure that there is actually access from here. But I think if I keep walking to the side, eventually I'll be able to go down. Taking to the left in Maukatua. So I ended up reversing to the left even more. And I found myself this passage. Looks okay. I guess there are a few ways to go up to Maukatua. Some of them are better and some of them are worse. This is where I came up on the col. Over there on that one. I do not recommend it. Probably some other better way. I'm cooked. I'm gonna stay this night here and head off tomorrow. Back to Pioneer Hut. I don't think anyone is here. I have gone out of Pioneer Hut, making my way down to Chancellor Hut and hopefully down from there. Weather is good up here, but there is a pretty big cloud covering everything. Hopefully I can do good on the navigation and not get lost in that cloud. Should be fine. I know the route. Goodbye Mt Tasman. Goodbye Pioneer Hut. I can still see my steps from yesterday or the day before. I think I'm just gonna follow my route back into the cloud. Yeah, visibility is getting pretty bad. Kind of a whiteout situation. But I've managed to trace back my steps, which is really good. Visibility is getting a little bit better. I can see the way back. I can see the cloud is kind of high on the valley, so I will hopefully have visibility. Hopefully it doesn't change too much. Going down to Fox Glacier. I'm just back from Chandler Dome, same spot I was before. I know I can take my crampons off here and start going down to Chandler Hut. Almost all the way past the ridge, down from there, all over here. And from here it should be easy peasy to Chancellor. Weather is looking good, so I'm making it all the way down today. Either this one or further ahead, there's a few options that you can take. I feel like this gully is pretty nice, so I'm gonna just make my way down the gully. That's the gully that I came down on. Alright. Feeling fit. Have a little break, eat something. Making it down, following the markings. I'm here on Fox Glacier. Now just made it down through all that. Then I see some people possibly ice climbing over there. Somebody's rappelling down. I just came down from the Fox Glacier, and this is the rock gully that leads to the access on the glacier. A clearer view of the glacier, and you can see just where it's going flat, that's where you cross. Up the gully on the right, then crossing to the left, down to the valley, finally. There is no way to cross from that side, so I need to go up a little bit and cross. I've gone up on the platform and staying to the right all the way. At this point, where you see this and you go like, there is no fucking way this is the route, so that's the route. So fortunately, I remember to take a photo of where I need to cross into the jungle, which should be pretty obviously this place. A little bit hard to find it, but branch over here. And this is where you should be coming out. This rock is the start of the trek to go up to the jungle. There is actually no mark around here on the outside, so you have to remember this rock. This is where you go up.